Lately I realized that the only thing I truly have control of in this world is me. Anything else you can lose, but not yourself. So I'm like a sword that I have to forge myself. So shout out to my blacksmiths out there. You guys know that the best way to make a nice sword is to heat it till it's glowing and repeatedly beat the shit out of it. And in the pursuit of forging myself into the ultimate master sword, I created this happy little week for myself, doing one thing that sucks every day for 1 week. So this week, for real, this week isn't that bad. It's pretty implementable for everybody wanting to get harder. Just one painful thing every day, designed to forge your mind and body into something more resilient by the time the week is over, and with nothing leaving any lasting side effects. That's what I hope to gain when I design these challenges. Some are long, some are short. Oh, and as a bonus, you're not allowed headphones or any screen time during these challenges. It'll just be you facing your dark thoughts. So here we go, day 1. 5 pull-ups every minute for 100 minutes. Guess it's time to hop on that pull-up bar. You guys are there, I'm not gonna use my phone, I'm not gonna use anything. Yeah, it's as simple as it sounds. No breaks, no nothing. Every minute, 5 pull-ups. If I wanted the 24-hour pull-up world record, I would need to do 5.6 pull-ups per minute for 24 hours. But we'll settle for this challenge for now. Now, what am I expecting from this? Well, feeling like shit and cracking open my hands at least. I had done this same challenge only with 50 minutes before, and surprisingly, the pull-ups don't get that much progressively harder as you go on. Rather, it's the hands and fatigue. Those are usually manageable with some discipline. However, this time I have double the time plus an 8-hour shift behind me working a physical job, and yeah, this is my job for the summer. Now, at the time I didn't think about it, but day 1 and day 2 are so fucking boring that it's unbelievable. The challenges themselves get way more fun after that, so don't you worry now, partner. This shit was inspired by David Goggins. I just finished his book. Now, as I keep mentally sucking David Goggins' dick, I got ambushed by an enemy. Oh fuck! Well, there is a big ass fucking wasp. Fuck off. I see my shot. He's on the grapes. お前はもう死んでいる。何? I got the pussy. Now we're entering one of the longest hours of my life, so it's time to focus up a bit more. What I'm about to do is not easy, at least not for me, and probably not for most people, so try to enjoy watching me suffer. I had to activate my gloves and some snacks for my fat ass to munch on. It's time to 1v1 this fucking pull-up bar. I got to the halfway mark here, and also my previous personal best. All the little demons were starting to creep in at this point. Also started to get a bunch of camera and tripod problems. And this is the worst produced video ever, sorry. Being an engineering student, of course I fixed it, so now on 300 pull-ups in, 200 to go, no distractions. Now this is when you enter territory that you can't quite explain how to overcome to anyone else, cause these are the dark places you have to enter by yourself and discover what obstacles you have to overcome. There's not gonna be a tutorial for that, so I started to feel tired, my hands hurt bad, and I was running low on energy and shit, and I had to find strength from somewhere. There's not gonna be anybody telling you to keep going in times like these. In fact, most people are gonna tell you to quit, cause they want you to give up and depressed and back at playing video games, but fuck them, they don't get it, and you shouldn't want them to get it. Why would you expect anybody else to understand the motivation behind your personal goals and dreams? You've suffered through shit in your own way, shaping you into what you are today. Nobody understands what path you are on other than you yourself, so why would you listen to people giving their uninformed opinions on what you should and shouldn't be doing? You have to do what you have to do, and only you understand what it is. Since you can never please everyone, at least try to make yourself proud of who you are. For this day, the pull-ups were what I had to do, and I knew it. This was simply a test of character to see whether I can push through that pain barrier and keep going for longer than what was comfortable, and I passed that test, of course, since that is my fucking life, and that's what's gonna forge you into a better sword. All hard times are gonna do that, but the most straightforward way to forge yourself today is to push through a physical barrier and see what your mind has to say. And when it says fuck this, we're stopping, don't stop, keep going. So with the help of a bunch of water, gummy bears, and my gloves, I hit the 100-minute mark, and day 1 is done. GG.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got.
Well, that's it. 500 pull-ups in 100 minutes. That's day 1. That was fucking shit. Jumping straight into day 2 now. We have quite a similar day to day 1. It's to do as many push-ups as possible in 10 minutes. This is a short one because I had no free time this day. I had a golfing competition, you know. They keep calling me Tiger Woods, but I don't know. But anyway, I was feeling fine after day 1. And I thought what better way to supplement pull-ups than with push-ups. Push-ups are like my baby boy. I do them almost every day and I feel confident in them. I was thinking I'd get to at least 300 push-ups in 10 minutes. However, after the first set, I already set myself up for a disaster. You see, part of the reason that doing 500 pull-ups yesterday was manageable was that not a single set was done until failure. There was no fatigue or buildup of lactic acid since the sets were short, and my muscles could easily manage to do 5 pull-ups every minute. However, I took my first push-up set close to failure. This was like in primary school gym class when your class is asked to carry chairs. Most people take like 1 or 2 at a time, but you gotta flex of course and carry like 11 chairs at once to impress the girls and shit. That was the equivalent of my first set of 40 here. Now my muscles were fatigued already. Whoopsie daisy. You see, going close to failure while being the best way to promote muscle growth, it's not a good way to perform as many reps as possible in a given time, since it promotes rapid fatigue and shit form and increased risk of injury. I just kept trying to do as many push-ups as possible. I got to over 200, it's not that bad, still averaging over 20 push-ups per minute. Not the hardest challenge here, but it did fatigue my upper body and I didn't have time to do a longer challenge this day. Why am I doing this shit? So now that was done, I went to the golf competition.
Oh my days.
And lost, by the way. Came back home late. Okay, I gotta say, I haven't slept too well lately. I'm a bit tired already from that golf competition and today's challenge and yesterday's challenge and work and all this shit. It's now 10:30 p.m. I have to wake up at 3 to do my run and then again at 5 to go to work. So, fantastic. Good night and fuck. I don't wanna do this shit. Day 3 now, we got a classic 3 AM run. Face rug ain't got shit on me. This is the haunted 3 AM challenge. Oh, it's cold as fuck. Just saw one person, that's all I've seen. I'm running now. Now obviously this is doing a lot of shit wrong, cause your circadian rhythm is fucked, your body temperature is at your lowest and you have no glycogen stores, etc. But that's why this week is called doing one thing that sucks every day. I woke up in the absolute middle of my deep sleep and as you can imagine I wasn't too delighted by this. Honestly, this run was shit cause I was so tired and all that, but after the run was when I started appreciating the beauty and solitude outside in the night. Okay, I consider this done. I just ran 2 laps, I don't know what the distance was. The challenge here was the wake up part and doing something difficult, not the distance. That's for Thursday. What all in my stuff, man? This is the first time in my life that I've seen nobody in this whole park. And I gotta say, I understand why. This is absolute shit. I even started filming myself for the thumbnail and put some pictures on Instagram and they were sick. I got a bit too carried away outside and I enjoyed myself a lot. It was so peaceful and wholesome outside. I asked my bro ChatGPT for his opinion and this is what he had to say about running outside at 3 AM, that is. Engaging in a late night run may have psychological benefits for some individuals. It could provide a sense of solitude, peace, and an opportunity for self-reflection or introspection. Running can also serve as a stress reliever and help clear the mind. However, it's important to consider the potential impact on sleep quality, as sleep deprivation or disruption can have negative effects on cognitive function, on mood, and overall well-being. I tried to go to sleep at 4 AM, but I never fell asleep, so I got up at 5 AM to go to work. This was a fun and memorable challenge, though I lost most of my sleep, but that was supposed to be the difficult part and not the actual run, cause that was savored for day 4, 10-kilometer run. Hopefully you're enjoying the video so far, by the way. I put a fuck ton of effort into it, so sorry for the lack of uploads lately. I wanna be proud of the videos I post, so I'm giving my all to this to make this as good as possible. Hopefully you're having a nice summer and let's continue with the video. So 10k run. This will just be non-stop running. That's about 6 miles. I'm a decent runner for distances under 5k, so I wasn't too concerned about this day. To be honest, the main thing scaring me was just running for 10k without headphones or anything. David Goggins would be disappointed. I recorded almost no footage from the run, but the run itself felt like it cleansed my soul. It was so nice running with no external distractions. My pace was pretty good and I ended up running 12k by accident. Here are my thoughts afterwards. Honestly, there was no brick wall today. I felt good from start to finish. I could have pushed a bit harder. Towards the end I upped the pace a bit. But yeah, no music or anything. That was fun. I recommend this. I ran through a bunch of neighborhoods I've never been through. Felt pretty easy, but that's fine. Over halfway done now. Let's move on to Friday/day 5. That is an epic leg challenge. This day is short and painful and simple. You do 5 lunges, then do 5 explosive jumps. Repeat 20 times. So you end up doing 100 lunges and 100 jumps in one set. It sucks a lot. I had done this once before, and after that my legs had been sore for 3 days. I'm talking can't go downstairs, walking like I've shit my pants sore. Quick story about how this set was invented. I was once on this outside workout date with this girl I liked. This workout was kinda like our first date, so as a man I felt like I had all these expectations on me and shit. I was flexing, doing my thing with my muscle ups, and she was like a part-time personal trainer and was like, "Hey bitch, can't you do legs?" And I told her fuck you and watch me do this set of 100 lunges. She told me to stop being a pussy and do some jumps in between the lunges, so I did. I got tired as hell and could barely jump anymore after like 50 reps, kinda like you can see in the video.
Nah, come on, Tuco,
She somehow personal trainered me into continuing doing the lunges and jumps for 100 reps each, and my legs were done. It fucking sucked then and it fucking sucked now. So hey girl, if you see this, I had fun on the date and I may have liked you, but thanks for leaving me, cause that challenge was horrible.
What are you... What?
Yeah, just now editing this footage I realized I only did 18 sets, not 20.
Your brain doesn't fucking work.
I don't know what kind of engineer can't count to 20, but if I were you I would stay far away from me if you ever want something functional.
I don't know what to say.
I know we're all a bit disappointed by this, but let's move on to day 6 anyway. That is 3 hours in the forest. I got a bit horny for that military grind I used to be in, so I decided to just go play pretend for a few hours. I filled this shit with a bunch of extra weight. I just wanted to spend 3 hours alone in the forest without anything to listen to. This is the route I had planned for the day and I wanted to see if I could complete it and navigate my way through. So I biked my way over and it was a very beautiful spring day today. This video was filmed in May, by the way. It felt like I was playing Breath of the Wild in real life. I was so damn happy, man. What the fuck's 3 hours of this shit when I've done this for 40 hours in the middle of the winter while swimming through fucking obstacles and shit. This shit's not gonna be anything. This is what we're built for as humans, not sitting at a desk or texting each other with some bullshit all the time. So this is like the main city. I lived somewhere there. That's where I came from. And that's where I'm heading. Legs are so sore walking downhill. Ow. Wait, messing around no more. Well, this looks like shit, so that's where we're going. Well. I can barely fucking walk downhill with these legs. It hurts so much. Oi vittu saatana. Feel a bit sick to be honest, and I have been active as fuck. Feel like I'm getting pretty sick, man. I later learned that it's due to me having become allergic to bananas, so rest in peace to the Willio shake for me. I'll push on though. Holy fuck, this deer was just close by. Scared the shit out of me. It was like 2 meters. It's got the horns on it and shit. Just got a fucking heart attack. I didn't see it until he fucking jumped and had this loud ass noise. A bit of a shortcut. Now I'm back in this forest fucking place. I'm just starting to feel like a little bitch. This is nothing. Uh-oh, got a mountain to fucking climb here. That is the promised land. But how the fuck do I get down from here? Now a bit of a break. Sheesh. I'm just gonna get some sun. Fuck this challenge. I'm moving on. I am actually about to fucking diarrhea in my pants soon, so once I make it to that destination, I consider this done. It's been 2 hours now. I was about to shit my pants, so I had to get out of the forest ASAP. I only made it here on the map, so you could say it was a slight miscalculation from my part about where I would get to. Anyway, I still had to walk back, which took about 30 minutes, and I felt like death himself was knocking on the door the whole time. Fortunately, I got better and went to this cool place my grandparents had with my friends, and it was fun. When I came back home, it was already time for day 7. Go swim. This week is approaching its end and the last challenge is simply to go swim. The water was about this warm and the air wasn't too much warmer either. I biked for 20 minutes to get to the ocean and braced myself to complete this week. Merry Christmas, man. And to be honest, it was one of the best weeks my whole life. It was worth at least a month of life experience with everything that happened in those 7 days, from 500 pull-ups to 3 AM runs to nature and swimming, plus everything else that you couldn't see in the video. Every day was a day lived to its fullest and I definitely forged myself into a slightly better sword than I was before this week. week. I believe your unconscious knows whether what you're doing is right or wrong in a given moment. And the moments are rare when you feel completely aligned to yourself, but this week was aligned to my own being the whole time, and I thank myself for going through it. Well, that was that week. Hopefully I was able to make it into something half good, at least. And yeah, I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. And with that swim, I finished my week of doing one thing that sucks every day, and it was a good week. Strength before weakness, journey before destination. Thanks for making it this far. This took damn long to make. Please let me know if you like this sort of high effort video. To be honest, I do, even though it means fewer uploads. Give me any feedback you can think of. I read all 5 comments I usually get and reply to some of them. I have now exhausted my potential with this video, and I am excited to move on to the next one. So get out of here and try to make the most out of your life so you can be proud of yourself. See ya.